Dore Gold is with us. Dore, it is very clear, the history, there's no denying it, anti-Semitic, anti-American. They've been at war with us since '79, if you really want to go back that far, and their determination and repeated threats to wipe Israel off the map are just undeniable. It's incontrovertible.
Sean, let me put this in very stark terms. The Iranians have a missile called the Shihab-3 with 1,300-kilometer range, which has been operational in their armed forces since 2003. According to the International Atomic Energy Agency, the Iranians have plans of removing the conventional warhead from that missile which they've tested and replacing it with a spherical nuclear payload. That's a quote from the International Atomic Energy Agency. In the meantime, the Iranians every year parade that missile in Tehran in military parades. And on the side of the missile carrier, they have a sign that says, Israel must be wiped off the map, or more recently, Israel must be destroyed. So put 1 + 1 + 1 together, and you understand why Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is in Congress tomorrow to tell the American people that the future of his country is at risk.
All right, so we're talking about a rogue regime, a state sponsor of terror, fighting multiple proxy wars against Israel and others, radicalized, stated desire to wipe Israel off the map. They have the delivery system, is what you're saying. Now, what we've heard about this deal and read is that in the out years, their centrifuges keep working and that they get to enrich uranium, which is the bomb that would be put on the delivery system you just mentioned. So we basically are putting them in a position that they could follow up on their threat. Why would the administration do that?
Well, you know, people arrive at a conclusion that that's the best deal that they can get. Prime Minister of Israel is here to point out the weaknesses of the deal. And in fact, you know, everyone was attacking him recently in the last a couple of weeks, saying the whole problem is protocol. How did he arrange this speech? This is not about the speech. It's about the deal. And the deal is heavily flawed. Let me just point out one other thing. You know, you're in the middle of negotiations with the Iranians. So why do the Iranian Revolutionary Guards put together a barge, which is a replica of a Nimitz-class U.S. carrier in the Strait of Hormuz? That's the body of water connecting the Persian Gulf to the Indian Ocean. In that area, and then they blast it in a military exercise.
Yes. We're playing it now. This is just February 25th. This is an Iranian naval exercise off the Straits of Hormuz, and it has a U.S. Navy replica for target practice. They are constantly burning the Israeli flag, the American flag. That's correct.
These are the people you're negotiating with. And what are they doing? They want to humiliate you. They want to destroy a model of a United States aircraft carrier. What are they trying to show?
Well,
is this how you make peace?
They've been mocking John Kerry and saying that America's begging for a deal, and John Kerry, according to reports, had to tell them to stop yelling at him. But I want to ask this. Why did John Kerry threaten Prime Minister Netanyahu not to release the details of the deal? What are they afraid of people knowing?
You know, I don't know. I think you'd have to ask the Department of State. But
yeah, they'll be right on after you. Yeah.
The Prime Minister believes that we are both democracies. The United States is a democracy. Israel is a democracy. And the best way to conduct foreign policy is openly, is to have real debate and real discussion. And even though we disagree, we will come out stronger for it. We want our strong alliance with the United States, but we have to tell the truth about Iran, and that's why he came to the United States, and I'm glad he did.
You know, I stand with Israel. The president doesn't speak for me, Dore. We're honored to have him in the country and make people aware of the danger of any deal that would allow the Iranians to ever enrich uranium, considering the delivery system that we know they have. So he's very welcome here. These words are very important. This is a very important time in history from my perspective. Thank you for being with us.